Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC P0571 indicates a malfunction in the brake pedal position switch circuit. This error can lead to critical safety features of the vehicle being compromised, as the brake pedal position switch plays a vital role in communicating the brake status to the vehicle's powertrain control module, PCM, and other systems. When the brake pedal is pressed, this switch sends a signal to the PCM, which then controls various functions, such as the brake lights and cruise control settings. If there's a malfunction, it can result in the brake lights remaining on or not operating at all, making the vehicle potentially hazardous. The brake pedal position switch is typically located near the top of the brake pedal assembly, where it detects the pedal's position changes when pressed. Understanding the implications of this DTC is crucial for ensuring vehicle safety and operability. The brake pedal position switch is the primary component affected by DTC P0571. This switch is designed to detect the position of the brake pedal and relay this information to the vehicle's systems. Its primary function is to control the brake lights. When the pedal is pressed, the switch signals the brake light circuit to activate. The switch is mounted on the brake pedal assembly, allowing it to respond effectively to the pedal movements. If this switch fails or has a circuit malfunction, it can cause unintended behaviors like the brake lights remaining illuminated or failing to light up at all. This can lead not only to legal issues, but also increases the risk of rear-end collisions, as other drivers may not be aware the brakes are being applied. Several potential causes can lead to the triggering of DTC P0571. First, the brake pedal position switch itself may be faulty, which could prevent it from sending the correct signals to the PCM. Second, an open circuit in the stop SW line could interrupt the communication between the brake pedal position switch and the PCM. Additionally, poor connections at the switch or the PCM terminals can cause intermittent failures, which contribute to the DTC being stored. It's essential to examine the wiring and connectors for corrosion, breakage, or other issues that may impede proper functioning. Identifying these root causes is critical for accurate repair, ensuring that the brake system operates as intended. Symptoms associated with DTC P0571 can compromise vehicle safety and functionality. Most notably, drivers may experience malfunctioning brake lights, either remaining on when the brake pedal is not pressed or failing to illuminate when the pedal is engaged. This could lead to dangerous situations where other drivers are unaware that the vehicle is braking. Additionally, the brake response might feel inconsistent, making it challenging to determine when the brake system is active. Naturally, when this error is present, the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system also records the DTC, which can be accessed using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, for further troubleshooting. Recognizing these symptoms can help in early diagnosis and avoid more severe problems down the line. The first troubleshooting step in addressing DTC P0571 is to check the brake lights when the brake pedal is not pressed. This is crucial as it helps determine if there is a basic circuit issue causing the brake lights to malfunction. If the brake lights remain illuminated without the pedal being engaged, this indicates a problem that necessitates further investigation. You would then proceed to the next diagnostic step if the brake lights stay on, confirming that there's an issue with the electrical circuit or the switch itself. Conversely, if the brake lights turn off as they should, it signals that there's no immediate issue within that circuit, allowing you to advance to the next troubleshooting process to check the brake lights while the pedal is pressed. The second step involves checking the brake lights when the brake pedal is pressed. This test is significant as it evaluates whether the brake pedal position switch is functioning correctly during actual operation. If the brake lights illuminate when the pedal is pressed, it suggests that the switch is potentially working as intended. However, if the brake lights do not light up, it indicates a potential failure or malfunction in the switch itself. This will guide the subsequent steps, allowing you to narrow down the possible causes of the problem. Again, maintaining a focus on the operational status of the brake lights aids in identifying whether there is an issue with the switch or the associated wiring. In the third troubleshooting step, the next action is to verify the signal from the brake pedal position switch using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. By turning the vehicle's ignition to the on mode, you can monitor whether the switch's signal changes to on when the brake pedal is engaged and off when it is released. If the signal toggles correctly, this indicates that the brake pedal position switch and associated circuits are getting proper voltage signals, pointing to an intermittent failure rather than a complete malfunction. However, if the signal does not change as expected, it suggests deeper issues within the switch or circuit that require further investigation to accurately diagnose and rectify the problem. When moving on to the fourth troubleshooting step, if the signal from the brake pedal position switch was found to be faulty, the next goal is to check for open wires in the stop SW line. This requires switching the vehicle to the off mode, connecting the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to jump the SCS line, and then waiting for over a minute. Afterward, you disconnect the PCM connector A51P and press the brake pedal to measure the voltage at specified test points. If battery voltage is detected, it indicates that the stop wire is intact, suggesting the potential issue lies elsewhere. Conversely, if no voltage is detected, this indicates an open circuit that must be repaired, typically between the PCM and the brake pedal position switch. The fifth step in the troubleshooting process checks the functionality of the brake pedal position switch itself. This involves testing the switch to confirm that it's operating normally. If the switch tests as functional, you would proceed to resolve any potential short-to-power issues along the stop SW wire. However, if the switch fails the test, it needs to be replaced entirely, as a faulty switch will undermine the functioning of the brake light system and potentially affect vehicle safety. Accurate testing here is essential to determine if replacement is necessary or if the issue lies elsewhere in the circuitry or connections. In the sixth troubleshooting step, it's important to check the integrity of fuse number A9, which is a 10-amp fuse located in the underhood fuse relay box. This fuse is crucial as it plays a role in powering the brake pedal position switch and associated systems. If the fuse is blown, it indicates a potential short or overload in the circuit that must be rectified before further testing can continue. If the fuse is intact, this is a good sign, but further testing must be conducted. It's essential to always inspect for any signs of shorts to ground on the fuse circuit as well, as this can lead to recurring issues following replacement and could present similar symptoms as DTC P0571. The seventh troubleshooting step checks for an open wire in the +B stop line, which is vital for the brake pedal position switch functionality. This involves measuring the voltage at specified test points while the vehicle is in the off mode. If battery voltage is present at the connection points, it indicates that the +B stop wire is functioning properly. On the other hand, if there is no detected voltage, this suggests an open circuit, and repairs must be made on the wire leading from the fuse box to the brake pedal position switch. Identifying these faulty wires early is crucial to ensure that all circuit components work together as intended for safe brake operation. In the 8th troubleshooting step, you will return to check the stop SW line again, similar to the earlier tests. By utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, and performing the necessary steps, you will measure the voltage at specified test points when the brake pedal is pressed. A positive indication of battery voltage confirms that the stop SW wire works correctly. If the voltage is absent, it indicates a break in the wire between the brake pedal position switch and the PCM, which must be repaired immediately. Tracking these wire connections and ensuring they are intact is vital for seamless brake performance and preventing future codes from occurring. Ensuring the vehicle operates safely. During the 9th step, the focus shifts to checking the installation of the brake pedal position switch. You will remove the switch while keeping the connector attached and observe the behavior of the brake lights when the rod of the switch is pressed. If the brake lights turn off while the rod is depressed, this indicates an improper installation or adjustment of the switch, which should be corrected to ensure that the system operates smoothly. If the brake lights remain on, it suggests the switch is functioning correctly under these conditions, allowing progress to the next step of testing the switch comprehensively. This adjustment is essential to prevent improper signaling that could lead to further complications in brake light functioning. In the final step of troubleshooting DTC P0571, you will perform a conclusive test on the brake pedal position switch. This is to determine if it operates normally under all conditions. If it functions as expected, the issue may lie in other components or wiring leading to a short to power in the stop SW line, which would need addressing. If the switch fails again during this test, this confirms that the brake pedal position switch requires replacement. Ensuring the switch operates correctly is critical for vehicle safety. A malfunctioning switch can compromise all brake-related systems and should be treated with utmost care and urgency in repair procedures. After completing all the necessary repairs related to DTC P0571, it is crucial to verify that the repairs were successful before the vehicle leaves the shop. Starting with confirming that the brake lights operate correctly under all conditions is essential. Once satisfied, it is important to recheck the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system to ensure that the code DTC P0571 has been successfully cleared. This final verification ensures that all components are functioning as intended and that there will be no recurrences of the error once the vehicle is back in regular use. This step serves not only to satisfy the necessary repairs, but also to reassure the driver of safe operation and reliability of the vehicle. To prevent issues and avoid triggering DTC P0571 in the future, regular maintenance practices should be established. Begin with consistent inspections of the brake pedal position switch and its related wiring to check for any signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. It's also advisable to ensure that all electrical connections are clean and secure, as any corrosion can lead to intermittent failures that manifest as DTCs. Regular troubleshooting and maintenance checks, particularly related to brake systems, can enhance vehicle safety and longevity. Keeping a log of inspections can help track any developments over time, ensuring that timely repairs are implemented before they evolve into more significant issues. In conclusion, DTC P0571 highlights a critical malfunction in the brake pedal position switch circuit. Understanding the role of the brake pedal position switch is vital for diagnosis and repair, as it is integral in controlling brake lights and ensuring safety. The outlined troubleshooting steps provide a comprehensive pathway to diagnosing and resolving the issue effectively, emphasizing thorough checks of components, wiring, and connections is essential to ensure the effective functioning of the brake system. Lastly, preventive maintenance practices promote ongoing reliability and minimize the chances of similar issues emerging in the future, ultimately contributing to the vehicle's safety and performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.